Hey guys, welcome back. First things first, yes, my hair has changed. Get used to this because I am on a hair journey that's going to take me quite a long time. As you know, I am eventually planning on going quite gray with my hair. I've gotten quite far along in the process, but I'm now on the point where I need to take a break from it just because the bleach is so damaging on your hair. And you really need to make sure that this is something that you want for your hair before you make the commitment to go, because I'm telling you, the money, first of all, the damage, it's real, trust me. So do not try to do this yourself. I wanted to let you guys know all of the products that I've been loving in the month of March. And I'm going to start off with this palette here. This is the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, which sadly, somebody told me the other day that this is no longer available. I don't know if that's true or not. I actually, to be honest, haven't looked into it. But if you were able to get your hands on this palette, it is amazing. So first of all, this entire part here is a mirror, which is fantastic. I use this all the time at my vanity. Even if I'm not using this palette, I'll just use it as a mirror because it's such a really convenient size and it stands by itself, which is nice. And as for the colors, this color here called Bitter, this orange color, I've been using that so much lately. I love it so much. And then there's another color down here, this soft gray color, which has a bit of sparkle in it, and it's called Grip. That was kind of surprising to me. I do have it on my lid today with just a little bit of a matte gray in the crease, and I really do like that. The sparkle does definitely show up on the lid. It's not something that has the glitter in the pan, but when you apply it, that glitter doesn't really translate. You do end up having the glitter on your eyelid, but I really do like the look of it. And just in general, I mean, I was able to use some of those really nice greens for St. Patrick's Day, which obviously I'm not going to use that every day, but I've just been really enjoying the palette. So if you were able to get your hands on that and you were like me and it was sitting in your collection and you weren't really getting use out of it, pull it out again because trust me, it's a really nice palette. So the next thing I have to talk about is actually another Urban Decay product. This is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion, and I love this. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's something about this product that you really might not like. So when I put this on, it almost leaves like a greasy film on my skin. And I know the girls out there with oily skin are thinking, what the hell is she talking about? I don't want anything to do with that. And you're right, I do have friends that have oily skin that have used this and they hate it. But for me, for someone who has very dry skin, to be able to get a product that's going to fill in my large pores but not dry my skin out, that's a big deal for me. Case in point, the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer does its job. It's a really nice product, but it dries my skin out, especially if I go a little bit heavy-handed with it and I use too much. So for this, I really like it because I put it on, it leaves my skin feeling not so much moisturized, but actually greasy feeling. And I don't know if people with dry skin are going to get what I'm saying, but it's a very comfortable feeling for me with dry skin. And I've really gotten a lot of use out of this product. I will continue to use it, but if you have oily skin or you don't like the feeling of if you do have oily skin and you don't like the feeling of if you have oily skin and you don't like the feeling of excess moisture on your face, you definitely should not use this product. So I definitely love this product. I would recommend it to anyone with dry skin that wants that little bit of comfort on their skin when, through the day when they're wearing their makeup. If you have a more oily skin type and you don't like the feeling of excess product on your skin, you're probably not going to like this one. So this is a product that I have had in my favorites before, I think probably maybe a few months ago, and it is the Lancome Miracle Cushion Foundation. And I recently started reusing this again. I think this was in the same haul actually as the Urban Decay product. And they came out with new colors, which was huge for me because even before, I think I started using it maybe last spring or summer. Obviously I had a little bit more color in my skin, and now that I'm super fair, that one was a little bit too dark for me. So I was super excited to find out that they launched new shades. The new one that I got is shade 10 Alabaster? I'm sure it's supposed to be alabaster, but it's in French, so of course I'm going to butcher it. And you guys have seen my full review on this foundation. It's absolutely one of my favorite foundations. I really like to apply it with a brush. I'm not really, you can tell, a huge fan of the applicator that comes with it. I haven't even used it, even for touch-ups, because I just don't like the way that it applies it. But the product itself is amazing. I've been using it pretty much all month this month. And I also like that it gives me a little bit of sun protection without feeling like I need to apply a super heavy sunscreen, which I will be as soon as the summer comes, but for now I'm comfortable using my sunscreen in this. Okay, so the next thing has also been in my favorites before, but this is seriously probably one of the longest standing products that I have been using pretty much every day, and it is the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral 2 palette. I got this from Target when it was in Canada for a hot minute before they closed and they left Canada, which that's another rant all on its own. But as you can tell, I've hit pan on a few colors already, and I actually today filled my eyebrows in with this matte gray shade, and I feel like it works really well. It doesn't have any warmth in it, obviously. It doesn't make my brows look charcoal, but they match quite well with my hair for now. As you guys know, I'm on a cosmetic hiatus, so even if I wanted to buy a brow pencil, I have to go and do a full Optimum redemption, or I have to wait until the 20% off sale at Sephora. So to find something like that in my collection that I can use, super happy with that. These shadows blend really well. They really do translate the color of the pan onto your eye. It's not something that just blends together and they all look like one shade. And for the price of these, if you guys are available to get to a Target, I definitely recommend this palette. I wish I would have bought 2 of them. Okay, so I have 3 lip products. One of them, I will start with the one that I'm wearing. This is Mauve Outta Here 907C by Wet n Wild. And I'll do a quick swatch. Do it on this hand. The Wet n Wild lipsticks are so affordable and so pigmented, and they last for quite a long time on the lips. For the price of them, I absolutely love them, and this color is perfect. I've had this in my collection for a while because I just dug it out probably the 1st or 2nd week of March, and I've been wearing it a ton. I really enjoy it. The second one is a similar color. It's also a matte, and it is from L'Oreal. This is La Matte Velvety Full Coverage Lip Color in the shade 108 Matter of Fact. And these just twist up. I think. Okay. Okay, so I've been using this pencil pretty much all month, and now for some reason it doesn't want to twist up and come up to the top. So it was my favorite. I know you guys can't really see the color, but it is a matte. It's like a deep fuchsia color. It's very cool toned, and if I'm not able to make this, this is not going to be a favorite because I have 0 tolerance for shitty packaging. My next product that I want to talk about for lips is by Lise Watier. This is the Lise Watier Hydrforce Hydro Protective Lip Balm, and this is something that they recently launched with 2 skincare creams, one for dry skin and one for a more normal combination skin. The lip balm, everybody should have this. I'm obsessed with it. It's $20 Canadian, which yes is expensive for a lip balm, but in the drugstore high-end world, it's kind of somewhere in the middle, and it is totally worth it. I've been keeping this on my vanity, putting it on before I go to bed at nighttime, and my lips have been in really good shape lately. I definitely recommend this. So it wouldn't be a favorites video of mine with something to do with highlighting, and this month is absolutely no exception. Lately I've been using the MAC Cream Color Base in Hush, and this is something that Almira bought for me a really long time ago. And part of this cosmetic hiatus that I'm on, I find, obviously, that I'm digging in my collection to use things that I haven't used for a while, and I'm really starting to fall in love with some old products that I used to love that just weren't getting enough attention because I was out spending my money on brand new things that I didn't need when I have perfectly good products like this in my drawer. So my favorite way to use this is, one, just to kind of apply it and dab it on with my finger, or you can apply it with something like the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, or even you can just dip your Beauty Blender right in and tap it on the cheekbones that way. It's really good for those days that you already have makeup on and you just want to add something on. So say you worked all day and then you're going out and you just want to amp up your highlight. It's really good for that without looking heavy or cakey like some powders can. So I definitely recommend this one in Hush. This is something that I will probably repurchase if I ever finish this one. You guys know these kind of products last forever. But I definitely recommend this. So my next product is something that I just recently did a video on. This is the Benefit Dew the Hoola Liquid Bronzer. So this is a liquid matte bronzer. I absolutely love this product. I have it on today, so I'm telling you now, people that have fair skin, do not be scared of this product. It does not make you look orange. It does not make you look ridiculous. It just gives you the smallest hint of color. And I usually apply it just around the perimeter of my skin. It really warms up my complexion and makes me look like I have a little bit more health in my skin because I'm just so fair. And my biggest thing with this when I got it was I was scared that it was going to be too dark or too orange and just look too fake on my fair skin. But I really do like it. This is something that can be mixed with your foundation, or you can wear it by itself like I do. Completely up to you on how you'd like to use it, but I really, really love this. It almost has like a translucent finish as well, so you can still see your skin through it. And it's a product that I really am enjoying. As soon as I did that, I just realized I don't have any blush on, and my name is Girl My Blush, and I'm filming a video without blush on. So there's that. So a quick note on Benefit Cosmetics as well, because if you guys follow me on social media, which I'm on social media as Girl My Blush, I recently won an opportunity to go to the Benefit headquarters, and I'm now the official brow ambassador for the Atlantic region. So to be honest, I'm not quite sure all of the details as of yet, but I do know that I will be headed to Toronto. I will be going to Benefit headquarters and seeing how things are done there, getting a lot of training on brows, I know that for sure. And they sent me a package in the mail that I did Instagram, and this is just my little luggage tag that they sent me that says "Laughter is the best cosmetic," and it has my name on it. To be honest, I probably won't even take this on the trip because I'm terrified that somebody would steal it, and this is kind of, I've had a really good experience so far with my blog and my writing and my videos, and I've had a lot of opportunity, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is my first big step to doing what I would love to do. I would absolutely love to run this channel and run my blog full time and have that be my job. Obviously not realistic yet because I've been blogging for about 2 years, and I think actually my first video on YouTube was a March favorites. So 1 year on YouTube, and this is just something that I'm so proud to be a part of, and I'm really, really humbled by it, and I'm really, really excited by it. And I feel like it's the first step to a lot of other great things that are going to happen if I keep working hard and putting my passion out on the internet. That's the hope anyway. So this product I absolutely loved, and I used it for pretty much every day that I had it. Now that I have such a different hair color, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue using it. I haven't tried it as of yet, but it is the Blinc Eyebrow Mousse in Light Brunette. This is something that the company sent to me to try out. So it's like a brow mascara. It has a little bit of a different texture than that, and this is like bulletproof. This is, you can put this on by itself, wear it in a rainstorm, a windstorm, your brows are not going to move. It has amazing hold, really great color. It's definitely something that can be worn alone, or you can layer it over another brow product like a pencil or an eyeshadow, totally up to you. But I fell in love with this from the very first time that I used it, and now I'm going to have to look into some different colors when the Sephora 20% off sale comes up, because I'm definitely hoping that they make one in like a charcoal gray color. Alright, so my last product that I have is actually something that I have been using in my hair, and it's actually a skin product, but I really like the way that it works on my hair. So these are the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide Capsules, and you guys might say, oh, Elizabeth Arden, you have really bad luck with that company. If you saw the reaction that I had to their Provage cleanser, you would be proud of me for even going back to try something like this. Luckily, this is something that I've tried years ago. They've made the Ceramide capsules for such a long time. They're so travel friendly. I love that you get little individual capsules. You guys are going to laugh at me when I say this. Do not eat these capsules. They're not made for human consumption. They're not made for you to take with your orange juice in the morning. And you might be laughing, but trust me, I work in retail. People eat these things. It happens. It's horrifying. They're meant to be broken open and applied topically. They're not to be taken like a supplement. Just putting that out there, that's my public service announcement, and don't judge me, it happens, trust me. What I like to do with these is I open one up, I put everything in my hand, I'll rub my hands together, and I'll just apply it through the ends of my hair. Anything that I have left over, I will do like my cuticles with, or my elbows, somewhere where I might have a little bit more of a dry skin issue, everywhere. but they do really make a difference in my hair. And I always have a little, they come in like these little travel packs when you get gifts, so I always have a few of them, and I'm just starting to get to the point where I want to get through my collection and start using things up so that I don't have to store so much. So for the month of March, to be honest, those were the products that I was loving and I've been using so much. I am going to try to lay off of them and work on some new products, so I do have some different things to talk to you about in April. Thank you guys so much again for joining me for this video. As always, leave me a comment in the comment box below if you have a video request that you would like to see, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.